Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the next episode of The Good Place. This is Season 4, Episode 6 of the final season, titled A Chip Driver Mystery. No idea what that could be about. But last time, we learned that Michael was indeed employee of the Baramy at one point. He hated going back to the bad place and seeing who he used to be. But now he actually kind of can look forward. And there's an ending point. The ends in sight here. We got Janet back. The gang is back together. So for the most part, things are looking up. You know, Vicky's been destroyed, I think, and Sean has been one-upped. You know, so I don't know what exactly is about to happen here. A trip driver mystery. Who knows what that's about? Honestly, I have no idea. I don't think they've established anything like that in the show. I mean, if they have, I completely forgot, but I do want to hop in, have a good time, but before I do want to remind you guys, if you guys want to skip the YouTube highlights, you can hop on over to Patreon. There you can find the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. Of course, if you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you got to do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm going to stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss it afterwards. All right, guys. Here we go. Oh boy. Are we in the void? Oh shit. What is this like?
Hi, dipshirt.
This is like Hannibal.
I'm here to let you know that after 6 months of captivity here in good Janet's void, today's your last day.
What? It's been 6 months? Wait, 6 months since the last episode?
Another one of your attempts to prove that humans are good and worthy of respect and not big fat sacks of dookie?
No, they're definitely that.
Are you ready?
One thing real quick before you start.
Oh god. I bet it smells too and you're stuck in that room. Oh my god.
Wow, she's gonna last. Is that your story? Looks boring.
This book is a part of the story. You'll see. It all started about a week ago.
Oh god.
Well, I admit it, I was wrong. That was super fun.
Well done. They're all kind of killing it, but Brent
What is that you're wearing?
most progress.
Don't like that.
And when Simone beat him at cards, he didn't flip the table and storm off.
At least unbutton it or something.
But his behavior's changing. Remember, that's the roadmap. And then Brent did something very Brentian.
Who could have predicted that?
So, great news. I wrote a book.
Oh god. Is it racist?
Half spy novel, half murder mystery. It's also half submarine adventure, half erotic memoir.
Half.
So read it ASAP.
3.5 books in one.
Cancel your plans. We're gonna split a bottle of wine and read Brent's terrible novel out loud.
Oh dear.
Might want to check out Chip Driver's love interest.
Oh, is it you? A big bosomed,
Scarlet Pakistan.
Her brown eyes were as brown as the brownest crayon. She had legs like Jessica Rabbit from that movie.
from
Her
that.
long flowing locks smelled like the moon at twilight on a par 4.
Brent and Simone is our trickiest relationship.
Four-eyed Igby, who wears glasses and sweater vests and never does anything spontaneous or cool.
If you want to try something spontaneous, I'm your guy.
Yeah.
Let's dance, baby. Get you out of your head. This is how we defeat Igby, the no fun nerd.
I've never heard this before. Who is it?
Me, I wrote it. Oh, fun fact, the police sirens in the background are real. I was being chased as I recorded it.
Hey. Oh, no.
Oh my gaga.
Well, the jig is up.
Do you know what's happening right now on Earth? Wars, murders, women in $400 yoga pants are refusing to vaccinate their children. Where does this hope come from, man? This insane hope that people are worth the trouble.
So, John had just accidentally discovered the truth about Jason. Or to put it in terms you'll understand, the gossip toilet was about to overflow.
Oh my god.
Oh, I do understand that now, thank you.
Jian Yu is really Jason from Florida? Who else knows about this? Is it an exclusive?
Yes, and we have to keep it that way. If the truth comes out, we have no idea what will happen to Jason.
You don't know what you're asking of me.
Yeah, this is some hot goss.
Jason being a mistake is easily the most exciting thing that's happened since we got here.
Some hot goss.
We'd hoped Simone would forget all about Brent's book, but unfortunately,
Chip Driver pulled up to the murder site in his 1960s.
I mean, how do you forget about that?
Keep it close, he growled to the valet.
Wait,
Look,
are you still in the beginning of the book?
he solves the murder on page 10. What is the rest of this book about?
So, listen, Brent made some insensitive choices.
No.
Could you possibly see your way to forgiving him?
No.
Damn.
This book is objectifying, misogynistic, and racist. So why are we still dealing with this shit? Why is he in a fighter jet for his author photo?
It's because he loves Top Gun. As for the other questions, I will get back to you after I consult
The oracles. I have to go return some videotapes.
Fork! You sneezed, man.
I don't think I sneezed because I literally can't.
Well, somebody sneezed.
You hit a bad shot, and it's fine.
No, it's someone else's fault, obviously.
You thought that ding dong would do a total personality 180 because of one gentle metaphor?
What can I say? I'm an optimist. But 2 days later at the event, it fell apart almost immediately.
That even looks like Top Gun, yeah.
This Jason tea needs to be spilled.
Just try to remember what Immanuel Kant said.
Oh, well, I gotta gossip about something. What about a few blind items that I picked up around the neighborhood?
Sure.
Simone, I'm sorry for the delay. The ancient scrolls I had to consult were very hard to roll back up. Well, listen, you're absolutely right that Brent needs to evolve, but there may be a more subtle way to make that happen.
Let's hear some more compliments for when you introduced me.
Just writing a book is an amazing accomplishment.
The story's incredible, too. I mean, Chip solves the mystery on page 10. Greatest detective ever.
Actually, I have to say, the Scarlet Pakistan character is clearly based on Tahani, and it's not exactly flattering.
I said she's got huge ones. Ultimate complo.
Yes.
Unreal. I didn't ask to get yelled at by the PC police.
Jesus.
Book event is canceled because of these mean women.
Got canceled, man.
Simone is not the problem. Brent is. He needs to change, and walking on eggshells around him ain't gonna do the trick.
Enough is enough. He lived on Earth for almost 60 years. This experiment is more than halfway over. We can't wait forever. Janet, where is he now?
Take a wild guess.
Hey, bud.
Always
What you up
golfing.
to? Gripping and ripping?
Trying to. Simone was very mean to me. Maybe even a little racist.
Ah! This guy, I swear.
You need to come back and apologize. Take the first step toward healing the neighborhood.
Fine. I'll be the bigger man.
I wonder if he'd respond to some social contract theory.
Why are you trying to help him? He doesn't even know you exist. He doesn't see other people.
Everyone, gather around, please. Brent has something that he'd like to say.
I gotta hear this.
Regarding my critically acclaimed novel, I am very sorry if you were offended. Okay?
I'm very sorry you were offended.
I'm sorry if what I wrote, which was perfectly okay, somehow made you feel like it wasn't okay. But you know what? That's on you.
That's a hell of an apology.
Apologize for real or stop wasting our time.
Okay, you know what? I'm actually not sorry at all. How about that? Is
I
everyone
mean-
here?
Very obviously not. You know what? Why don't we take a break? Let's all get a snack.
I didn't think it was possible to write a book as awful as yours. I literally didn't think human beings were capable of such racist, sexist poppycock.
This
Oh.
is a disgrace.
And you got a
I
little dick.
accomplished something. I wrote a novel. I don't have a racist or sexist bone in my body. I am Brent Norwalk, and I'm a good person.
You're ridiculous.
Yeah, and you're a condescending bench.
Don't talk to her that way, please. Let me summon a few philosophical works we can use.
Enough with the frickin' books, Igby. You probably don't know this, but that character's based on you.
No, I knew it, man. Oh, look out!
Ah! I'm being attacked again.
I'm sorry, that was unintentional.
Fuck you.
Oh!
So I'm thinking bagel bites?
Ugh. Damn, Cheaty.
6 months of painstaking work trying to help the four humans overcome their worst instincts and bond as a group.
I told you, man. Humans suck.
They do. They really do.
This story has one more chapter.
Oh, God.
Today was very bad. Everyone for sure lost a bunch of points. And I don't have a solution.
I could set my robes on fire and try and get Brent to put it out.
That's actually not a bad idea. Force him to help someone without actually thinking about it.
I'll ask Chitty to lead a class on empathy.
Yes. Okay, let's write these down. We got plenty of time left. We can get back on track.
What matters isn't if people are good or bad. What matters is if they're trying to be better today. You asked me where my hope comes from. I'm letting you go. I tried to win you over to our side. It hasn't worked. So keeping you as a prisoner just seems cruel.
Wow.
Is how I've decided to be a little better today than I was yesterday. Parting gift.
Oh, sweet. Is that Brent's book?
No,
Ah!
I didn't have any cash on me.
She wanted Brent's book.
I hope you'll read it.
Great thinking. People that get books as gifts always read them.
Interesting. Alright guys, so that was The Good Place Season 4, Episode 6 of the final season, titled A Chip Driver Mystery. That was a pretty good episode. Brent in his book is hilarious, not gonna lie. Brent as a character altogether is just entertaining to watch, especially when he's like countering Simone as a character, because you have like polar opposites of ideologies of like Brent doesn't give a fuck, Simone gives a fuck, so it's like they're obviously gonna clash. So I like that. I like the butting of heads and trying to like figure out like how do we make this work, because Brent is obviously a fucking piece of shit. So how do we get a piece of shit to believe he's good? How do we get him to actually be good? You know, without actually manipulating him or making it seem like, you know, we're trying to entice him into receiving moral desert in a way. You know what I'm saying? So it's just it's an interesting concept, and I'm very intrigued to see where the story goes. I honestly don't know, because I like in this episode, it was like the first time. Well, I've obviously just sat back and watched before, but it felt like it was like the first time this season where I'm just intrigued on what was happening, on where the story would go. Like the pieces were like there, and I was trying to like put them together in my mind, and I don't know. I can't come up with where the story would go from here. Because right now, Eleanor's saying we need to do something that would force Brent into action. And that's pretty much piggybacking off of Jason's idea of setting his robes on fire so he would put them out. And that's actually, it's not a bad idea if you put a problem in front of him, something that he would technically and realistically like be able to overcome and actually save people from. But I'm just trying to figure out like what is he actually good at? Is there going to be some sort of golf crisis or something? I mean, I don't get it. I mean, I'm trying to like think of a scenario where he would jump into action and like actually do a legitimate good thing that would not only win over the people in the surrounding area, but actually win over Simone. Because if you win over Simone, then you've actually done it. You've succeeded, because she's going to be his toughest critic, you know, because she's already like made up her mind about him. And obviously that's kind of like what Michael was saying, like she's quick to judge or prejudge or whatever, but she's not wrong in this case. And, you know, I can understand someone in that type of mindset to be annoying, but Simone's not annoying. She's not wrong to kind of question a character like Brent, and she actually does have solid reasonings as to why we have to put up with this in the good place. Obviously something's wrong. This is bullshit, and we should call him out on it. So it makes sense, you know? And with Brent, obviously he's a prick and a douchebag and a piece of shit, but it's his right, I guess. I mean, if he honestly feels like he's in the good place, why are there rules, you know? Why can't he just do what he wants and just enjoy life? But so it's a weird just clash of just ideologies, and just it's crazy just watching these things kind of like butt heads and come to blows, so to speak. But his book is hilarious. Honestly, I kind of wish that there was actually a book about it. I wouldn't mind just like skimming through it just to read the ridiculousness of it. But outside of that, it was cool that how we kind of framed the whole story with Michael telling or letting bad Janet go. She was imprisoned inside Janet's void, and in the end, he decides to be a better person and let her go instead of marbleizing her, which is a good moment. I really do enjoy Michael as a character. I like his arc, and I kind of hope he does get a good ending when the time comes. Because how many episodes are left? There's 13. we are like about at the halfway point of the season. And yeah, and it's kind of like what Michael's saying here. It's like the experiment's like almost half over. It's over halfway over, whatever he said. So time's moving, and we're moving here. And I don't know if we're going to be successful in the end, or if the writer's going to pull the rug out from under us and they're going to lose. I don't know. Are we going to have a good ending or not? Who knows? But I'm just intrigued nonetheless. Good shit, and I'm very intrigued to see what Eleanor's plan is for Brent, because I don't have a clue, and I just really want to see what happens next. So, yeah, good shit nonetheless. I think I'm just getting it there. All right, guys. If you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, the option is available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Good Place, which will be Season 4, Episode 7. 7 of the final season. Until then, adios, guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.